I saw the message by accident, or maybe fate had grown tired of watching me pretend everything was fine. It was 11:47 p.m. when her phone buzzed on the nightstand. Emily was in the shower, humming softly like she always did before bed. I wasn't snooping. I just glanced at the screen. But one glance turned into a crack in the world I thought I knew. Can't wait for tomorrow. Same place. The name on the message was saved as Laura Work. Except I knew Laura. She'd been married for 10 years, had twins, and didn't text people at midnight about meeting in the same place. My heart stumbled, unsure whether to beat or stop. I didn't open the phone. I didn't shout or storm into the bathroom. Instead, I sat there, staring at the blue glow of the screen until it faded to black, like a curtain closing over a truth I wasn't ready to face. The next day, I watched Emily differently. Her hair was tied up the way she did when she was anxious. She poured coffee, smiled, asked me if I remembered to pay the electricity bill. Everything about her seemed rehearsed, perfect, effortless. But when she said, "Love you, see you tonight," and kissed me, I noticed something else. Her eyes didn't hold me the way they used to. They used to linger. I didn't ask her about the message. Not yet. Instead, I stayed calm. I wanted clarity more than confrontation. Maybe I needed to be sure before I shattered both our lives. That evening, she said she had a work dinner. I told her I might be late home from the gym. She nodded too quickly. I followed her. I hated myself for doing it, but curiosity had already turned into survival instinct. I drove 2 cars behind her, heart pounding so hard I could feel it in my teeth. She parked outside the Lantern, a quiet restaurant on the edge of town. Dim lights, private booths, the kind of place you'd pick if you didn't want to be seen. And then I saw him. A man stepped out of a black car, tall, confident, familiar. My stomach turned when I recognized him. Adam, her co-worker, the one she said was like a brother. They hugged, not the friendly kind, the kind that lingers too long, that says everything words can't. She smiled in a way I hadn't seen in months. I didn't go in. I just watched. The air felt thick, almost solid, like grief had substance now. When she came home, I was sitting at the kitchen table, lights off except for one small lamp. She froze when she saw me. "You're home early," she said. "So are you?" I replied, my voice quieter than I felt. Her eyes darted, reading the truth in my stillness. "You followed me?" I needed clarity. Silence. Heavy, suffocating silence. She didn't deny it. Didn't even try. She just sat down and whispered, "I didn't mean for it to happen." I laughed, not out of cruelty, but disbelief. That's what everyone says when they mean exactly for it to happen. Her eyes filled with tears. "I've been lonely, Mark." We stopped talking. We stopped seeing each other. "And you thought sleeping with him would fix that?" "No. I just needed to feel wanted again." There was the raw, ugly truth, and part of me understood it, which hurt even more. We sat there for a long time, both crying for different reasons. She begged for forgiveness. I wanted to give it, but forgiveness felt like handing her the weapon she'd used to wound me. In the days that followed, I didn't rage or destroy anything. I stayed calm. I went to work, cooked dinner, walked through the motions of a life that was now half ghost. But clarity, painful as it was, brought peace. I realized her betrayal didn't define me. It revealed the quiet distance we both built, brick by unspoken brick. Maybe love doesn't die in an explosion. Maybe it fades in silence until someone goes searching for the echo. I don't know what comes next. We've started counseling. Some nights she sleeps on the couch. Some nights I almost reach for her hand. But every time her phone buzzes, I still flinch. A small reminder that peace doesn't always mean trust. Sometimes peace just means knowing the truth and finally being able to breathe again.